the finish. That's Rivera. It is all over. Jimmie Rivera.
Tiger Schulman, for a lot of people who don't know, those guys were a giant karate chain. Nick Pace came from there.
It's over. And it's all over.
Wow, what did he get there?
Nick Pace, the winner by submission.
Louis Gaudinot.
He's got it.
He's got it. It's happened.
What a shame for Louis by submission.
Wow. What a
So
turnaround.
fast he threw that on from his back.
That was gorgeous.
There's a lot to say about competition. I feel like it brings out the best in a person. And if you've never been in a space to compete and to test your skills, I feel like you haven't really lived. Challenge of Champions means a lot to me. It was my first ever competition. It's my introduction into competition in martial arts. It's my roots.
As a martial artist, we're always in the pursuit of tests, because it is through tests of adversity, tests of will, and tests of character that we're able to really see how much we take in the art form of martial arts.
When I started competing in the beginning, I did not win at all. There was a lot of tournaments I came in. I don't even know he had any places after third. But my instructor taught me that it wasn't about winning or losing. It was about going out there and competing, testing your abilities, learn from what you did wrong, and make yourself a better martial artist. I definitely think competing in the Challenge Champions helped me do better in the small promotions like Ring of Combat, CFFC, and all the way into competing in the UFC. It really is a stepping stone for people if they want to take their career further.
The COC is like the first step, right? Like before you do like an amateur kickboxing fight or an amateur MMA fight, you're gonna start out, you do the Challenge of Champions.
If you look, I started with that. Eventually started doing Nagas, traveling around the country doing Nagas and stuff, and then I eventually started doing amateur fights locally, and then professional fights locally, and then to the UFC, and now in the PFL. So I mean, if you backtrack it, it all started with the COC.
The minor leagues before the major.
For sure, and the best part is, like, I think the best part about that is, like, you're like one of my best friends in my whole life, you know?
And
like,
we used to beat the crap out of each other.
And we used to beat the crap out of each other. I think that's so cool.
When you go out there and face your fear, you're scared of competing, you go out there, and whether you win the first match or you lose, it doesn't really matter, but it feels like there's a weight off your shoulder, like you had this big weight. And then once you leave off the mat, win or lose, you have all that weight off your shoulder, and it's a big stress relief.
They always say you either win or you learn. So whether you win a competition or you lose a competition, you can't have that mindset of, oh, I just lost. You gotta have, all right, what happened? What can I correct when you do lose? So if you guys are on the fence, whether I should do it or whether I should not do it, jump off the fence, dive in head first and do it. There's absolutely nothing to lose. You're in a safe space, you're in a safe environment, and it's only gonna breed confidence whether you win or learn, because there's no losing in competition.